Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 8 of An Enderman and a Story. Now in this episode we are going to be investigating this object. I have no idea what it is, but I do know I want to get answers. And lucky for me, I know somewhere where I can get answers. Yes, that's right, we are going back to the place we said we wouldn't talk about, we wouldn't think about, we wouldn't consider, we wouldn't revisit. But now I've got this thing, and it's staring me right in my face, and I really need answers, so I guess we've got to go back there. Well, let's head over there. It's not too far away. I just have to remember how to get back over to the Soulstone Valley. Is it this way? I can't quite remember actually. It's been a while since we've been over there. I don't know. Because this is too low and this is one problem with living here. I deal with these guys. This is too low because we want to go up there. I'm trying to look for blocks that I placed the first time I came around here. Let's go back up because I think if I go across it, oh, there's a portal up there as well. Wow, nether portals are really just spawning everywhere. That's slightly concerning. I think I went through that way last time, but I've got a building here now, so can I go around is the question. We'll have to see. Okay, so in theory this would be the way to go, but I don't think I have enough. Oh, these piglins aren't letting me get up here, are they? Come on, can you get out of the way, please? Please, just move. Please? Nope, okay, fine, I guess. I'm going... Now, can I make this jump? Surely I can make this jump. It's not... Oh, come on. Well, I made the jump. I just overshot it afterwards and fell off the other side. I'm gonna spawn in the overworld now, aren't I? Okay. Let's go back and try that again. But I reckon this time I'm gonna go and grab a couple more blocks because I might need some more, and I'm not gonna do another risky jump over the lava because even though I made the jump, I still fell off the other side. So probably gonna grab some netherrack if I can find it. Stack of netherrack, that ought to do it. Not netherite, netherrack. Oh, if I had a stack of netherite, I'd be happy. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Without dying. Okay, so around here... Oh yeah, these are the blocks I had last time. Oh, I forgot I had, I forgot I had that. Let's see where this takes us. Let's see. Oh, so this is the one in the middle of the ocean, which is somewhat handy to know that this is here because I feel like I'll be doing this route a little bit if I need like villages and stuff. Well, now I know where both portals are, where they both lead. Okay, having the Soul Strider enchantment is slightly disorienting, I'll be honest. It's a bit hard to climb stuff. Well, we're back. And so seems the skeletons. I've forgotten about those. I'd really... Yeah, well, we're back here. I'm just gonna deal with you first. You're a bit more of a normal thing to have to deal with. Well, how do I even get in here again? I've got to... Oh boy. Do I... yeah. I'm not really sure I want to go back in here. Well... I need answers, and this is the only way to find them. Let's do this. I'm only here for answers, and then we can leave. Wow. I'd forgotten that this place was like this, to be honest. And I'd forgotten about the noise. Okay, this is the parts list, and which one is it? I should probably learn to read this language a bit. Okay, so it's got a thingy. And then... is it this one? I think it's this one. Because it's got the J. Like, okay, let's pop that back here. You know what? I can't think like this. I'm gonna clean this place up. Yeah, I reckon I'll clean this place up, get all of this stuff gone, and then I'll bring you back in once it's all cleaned up, because I need to be able to think. So yeah, let's clean it up. Let's get it done. Okay, so I've gone through and cleaned up all of it. I've gone and fixed up all the copper, removed all the dirt, although I had to replace it with netherite because I don't actually have any copper. I've gone through and removed all the skulk and the vines, and it's looking so much better. Like, it actually looks like a functional laboratory now. Before it was a mess. I've left these pipes because I don't really know what they carried. I don't really want to be touching too much stuff. But I've gone through, I've cleaned it up. But as you can see, I've only done one room, and it took a while, so we've got a little bit more to do. Especially with all the copper and skulk, so I'm probably going to discontinue this for a little bit. And hopefully this doesn't take too long, you know? Cleaning. I didn't really think I'd be cleaning this episode, but as you can see, it has paid off. I've gone through and repaired all the glass with what I have. I've gone through and done all the cleanup, the tidy up, and we are left with this. It looks so much better. Like, the machinery is actually visible. There's no cracks in the glass. It just looks tidy. It looks clean. Oh, I should probably replace that. There's no sculpt anywhere. There's no vines. It's just tidy. It's a functional space, and it's actually usable now. But there is also something I noticed while cleaning: a severe lack of equipment. Like, I feel like as a lab, you'd think there'd be a couple more things around that you could do stuff with, run tests on. So let's have a look at this one. I think this is the diary. And then this one was the parts list. I'm gonna get these mixed up. I'm gonna get these very mixed up. So this is torchflower room, and then there's this machine here, and I'm not quite sure what this does. It did have... If I pop this in here, does it do anything? Pop that in there, and then hit some buttons. Something lit up. Doesn't appear to be doing anything, so... the other side maybe? Nope. What about this one? Does this do anything? there's a lot of Eyes of Ender and Ender Pearls though. Yeah, there's not a lot of equipment here. So, you know what? I don't know, I'm just trying to think what can I do, because I came here for answers and I haven't really gotten any, have I? I'm just kind of in circles, like I cleaned the whole place, but I found nothing about this. And I'm not quite sure what to do, to be honest. Honestly, I'm just trying to think. Like, there's really not a lot of stuff left in here. I mean, nothing in the barrel except torch flower and snifferex and stuff. There doesn't appear to be anything else. There's, again, this machine, but we've already tried that. It didn't do anything. Test tube, there was an Enderman. I don't know where he's run off to, so I'm slightly worried about that. But we still have this thing. And I still need to figure out what it does, so... You know what? I'm probably gonna have to go and build my own laboratory. Probably have to go and build my own lab, my own equipment. So yeah, I think I'm done here. I know I've got 1 of 5 parts. And that's all the information I got from here, so I'm ready to leave. I'm ready to leave. Well, hopefully, I know we said this last time that we were leaving for good and we wouldn't come back, but hopefully this time we actually are leaving for good and we don't have to come back. I mean, it's kind of sad, isn't it? It does feel kind of cool, but I really don't want to have to come back here again, because there's something so unsettling about that place. So if I can build my own lab, that will be so much better. It will be way, way better. Because it means I just don't have to go back there again. I mean, I've taken the books from it. So I'm thinking maybe over here we could just pop a lab in there. Like, it's framed nicely by the land. It's got a nice little curve. So I'm probably gonna have to think up some designs that would fit into that space. If I can get up the tree so I can get a better look. Yeah, I think this space in here will fit nicely, so I'm going to go away and brainstorm something, and then we'll probably roll a time lapse. Depends how long it takes me to do some brainstorming. I'm just going to have to be a bit careful of the path, because we've got things around. But I think that space will work nicely. We now have a completed laboratory with all of our equipment and stuff inside as well. So let me show you what it looks like on the outside. You know what? So if we come out here, you can see well, there was obviously a fight out here. You can see I've gone for I'm gonna have to deal with this guy, aren't I? Do you mind? That is not the tool I wanted. What's attacking me now? Oh, okay. I guess I won't be showing you the outside. Oh, my helmet broke, that's why. Well, you know what? Now that I look like a porcupine, I reckon I will stay inside. So you can see I've gone for like calcite and deep slate. I feel like that just worked more for the color palette, a clean color palette. And then we've got brewing stands and all sorts of fancy lab equipment. We've got barrels up the top for storage. We've got some test tubes over here. I chucked a couple of armor stands in because why not? And then if we come up here to the second floor, you see we've got a couple more equipment. We've got a wall where we can chuck some stuff, and we've got a telescope. We've got a bit of an observatory. Now I've got no idea what we're observing because there is a chunk of land up there, but you know, we might clear that land later. We might do something with it. But for now we've got a telescope. It's pretty cool. And we've got like a little globe thing and some more storage and a couple of benches because, you know, you need benches in a lab. And we've got some signs over there. So, I reckon it's about time we ate, probably, because my health is not looking great after that fight. And then we began doing some investigations with whatever this thing is. Okay, and while I'm up here, I can kind of show you the design I went for. I went for slightly more. I wanted to keep the style, but I went for a more octagonal. And then the dark oak just really brings out some warmth compared to the cooler tones. I did make a mistake in measuring though. Yeah. So I might. It's one block too close, so I'm gonna have to either move the path or just work around it because I'm not moving an entire building. But yeah, I like the design. I think it works. I think it looks cool. I love the color palette that I went for, the warmth from the dark oak and then the cooler tones from everything else. But that's enough yammering about the aesthetics, and everything on the inside is cool and all, but we built this for a purpose. Not just to look pretty. So let's figure out where we're popping these item frames, probably here and here. And then we can chuck the books up. This one is the parts one, and then this one is still the parts one. I must have double clicked. This is gonna get confusing really fast. This one is the diary. Okay, we'll put the diary there because I don't think we need it. But we probably need the other one because this thing, I need to make my own notes, you know? I need to make my own notes. Let's put this on the bench for now and see what we know about it. Now I reckon it's this one. So if I copy that and paste that there, well, we're gonna write our own diary. We're gonna make our own notes. We want to be looking at the properties of whatever this thing is. So for now I don't know anything about it because we haven't done any tests. Let's pop this in the machine. Oh, did I break it? I hope I didn't break it. Let's just chuck it in the machine and turn the machine on. Oh, it's releasing some sort of energy, like electricity. Okay. That's different. So, well, it seemed to be emitting some sort of power, so put that in the book. And it seemed to be electric. The English is not Englishing today. Electric. There we go. Got it eventually. But yeah, it seemed to be electric. It's not doing anything now though. Let me flick that off. Peculiar. Oh, I did not mean to place you. Yeah, So some sort of power source. Let's run another test. Let's see what happens if I chuck it in a heat source. Oh, why am I always picking it up again? Okay, so now I'm gonna see what happens if I just leave it here for a little while. Doesn't, oh. Smoking? Hoping I'm not breaking it. Right. Well, it responds to heat. It's heat reactive. Okay, so it's some sort of power and heat thingy? Oh. It's a bit annoying to move about. Let's see, does it create anything? Does it produce any byproduct? Does anything happen if I chuck it in this machine? In theory, something should come out here, but nothing's happening. So, I think we can safely assume that it does not produce any byproduct, so it doesn't produce any byproduct. Oh, that was not the button I meant to press. Well, okay, we've learned a little bit about it. It's an energy source. So if we come over here, you can see I've got a board of things. So if I do a bit of reorganizing, if I take the torch off and... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to reorganize the whole thing, to be honest, because I've made a few mistakes here. That's in the wrong spot. That's one of them. So if we take the potion of swiftness and chuck it up there, and then the glowing sack can go back here. And wait, that wasn't even on the board in the first place. It was a torch, wasn't it? Well, let's pop the cooked pork chop, and then the powered rail can go in the spot it was meant to be in. But this thing here between all the other energy things, and then what was in this one? The tough bricks. You can pop them back here. So now we kind of know that it's an energy thing, so we can go in this section. We can just make a bit more of a chart once we learn a bit more about this and whatever it means and whatever the other things in the book meant. So if we can make notes on the sign. I love that copy and paste works in Minecraft because there's no way I'm typing this thing. Okay, it's a energy source. Maybe some sort of power core? And let's light it up. Right, we've figured out one piece of the puzzle. One piece of the puzzle. And then there's all these other pieces we've got to figure out. We've got like a natural energy source, and then we've got all these other things that I don't even know where to begin looking or thinking about. I do have this map though, so maybe this means something. Maybe we can find something if we go look for this thing, but that's a problem for later me. And we've got all this equipment now, so we can run tests, run diagnostics, figure out stats and all of that. But I think we call it a day. I'll pop that away and then get rid of this because that's bugging me. I think we call it a day. I think we end the episode here. We've learned a lot. We've managed to figure out what one thing is. It's some sort of power core energy source thing. And, well, we've learned a lot. We've done some experiments, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed learning about the mystery object as much as I did. But for now, it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for hanging around. I hope you have an amazing time zone and a great rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next episode.